Someone tells you that you did a great job today, and instead of just saying thank you, your brain immediately starts working against you. You think they're just being polite, or they want something, or they're exaggerating. And the compliment, instead of making you feel good, makes you feel uncomfortable, exposed, almost embarrassed. If that sounds familiar, psychology finally explains why. People who struggle to accept compliments are not being fake or modest. Their brain has been quietly trained, often since childhood, to distrust anything positive said about them. And understanding why that happened is the first step to changing it. Point 1. Your inner image does not match the compliment. When someone praises you, your brain compares it to the image you already hold of yourself. Psychologists call this cognitive dissonance, the discomfort when what someone says completely contradicts what you believe about yourself. If your inner belief is, "I'm not that good," then someone saying, "You are amazing," feels like a mistake, and your brain automatically rejects it. In real life, this looks like deflecting, saying, "Oh, it was nothing," changing the subject, or listing every reason the compliment is wrong. Point 2. You are not taught that you are enough. If you grew up where achievements were dismissed or never acknowledged, your brain learned something quietly devastating. It learned that praise is not safe to trust. Psychologists call this conditional self-worth, the belief that your value depends on what you do, not who you are. In real life, this sounds like a parent who never said, "Well done," a home where love felt earned, not given, and an adult who flinches every time someone tries to remind them of their worth. Point 3. Accepting feels dangerous. For some people, accepting a compliment genuinely feels unsafe, because if you believe it, you open yourself up to losing it. Psychologists call this fear of positive evaluation. It is just as real and painful as the fear of being criticized, so rejection feels like protection, deflection feels like survival. Point 4. Your sensitivity is not weakness, it's a wound. The inability to receive love and recognition is not humility, it's a signal that somewhere along the way you were taught, by people, by silence, by experiences, that you were not quite worth believing in. And here's what you deserve to hear. You are allowed to accept kind words. The next time someone says something kind, pause, breathe, and just say, "Thank you." Not because it suddenly feels true, but because you're slowly teaching your brain that you are safe enough to be seen. You are not broken. You are not too sensitive. You are someone who was not given enough of the right words at the right time. But surviving without them is not the same as not deserving them. You deserve to be seen, and you deserve to actually believe it. If this felt like it was written about you, subscribe to Common Sense. We break down psychology every week in honest, simple words. Drop a comment below. What do you usually say when someone compliments you? See you in the next one.